Dallas City Councilwoman Cara Mendelsohn wants to thank the community for the huge outpouring of support that she has received after her fence was defaced with anti-Semitic messages last month. Fox 4's Lori Brown live in Dallas with an update. Lori.
Blake, the story about what happened to Dallas City Councilwoman Cara Mendelsohn's house has now received coverage around the world, and it also caught the attention of Governor Greg Abbott, who gave Mendelsohn a personal phone call today.
We'd had a pro-Palestinian protest outside the house. I had received a death threat, lots of threatening messages to my staff, a variety of things.
The protest movement against Israel's war in Gaza has been highly visible at Dallas City Hall and elsewhere. But when someone resorted to red spray paint at Councilwoman Cara Mendelsohn's home, she says that crossed the line to criminal activity.
The first thing I thought about were my grandparents. They immigrated to America, escaping anti-Semitism, escaping death threats, and they would talk to the grandchildren and say, this could happen again.
It's not yet clear who was responsible for the vandalism February 10th, but in the weeks following the defacement to her fence, Mendelsohn says the story has struck a nerve that she did not expect.
The governor actually called me to express his concern about the anti-Semitic incidences that have happened to me, and specifically he had seen about the fence, but had heard actually some of the other issues that had happened, death threat, T-shirts that people would wear with horns and a pig nose of my face.
Mendelsohn says there is also a hateful postcard that was sent to her and other council members.
He was concerned most immediately about my safety and my family's safety, but also medium and longer term, how he could help support.
Mendelsohn, who often votes on DPD matters, says it has given her a different perspective to be on the side of needing DPD's help.
You know, I chair the Public Safety Committee. I think they want to make sure that I am taken care of. But I feel like they would do this for anybody.
A contractor has even volunteered to donate his services to repair Mendelsohn's fence.
When we stain it, it'll look brand new again.
And he says, I'm coming, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it all for free.
Kelly Martin, owner of Sealant Specialist in Flower Mound, told Mendelsohn that he wanted to right this wrong.
I just wanted to send a message that, you know, racism isn't okay, and if you do that type of thing, you should be arrested, number one, but also there are people out there that will help people that you do that to, and you're not going to win.
The only silver lining that happens is when you see that kind of that support and outpouring from the community.
The Dallas Police Department has not yet charged anyone in the vandalism, and the case is still under investigation. Mendelsohn has now made a number of security enhancements to her home in addition to the increased police presence. Blake.
All right, Lori, thanks.